It's a massive shout out to fathers everywhere. Guys, I want you to stop comparing yourself to other people on social media. I don't want you to compare yourself to their physiques, to their lifestyle, to their travel, to anything. Worry about you, be you, and do you. Guys, the reason I say this is you don't compare your house to other people and beat yourself up, get depressed because your house isn't as grand as what theirs may be. It doesn't have that 16th bathroom and it doesn't have that bright green grass. You don't compare your Ford, your Commodore, your Toyota, whatever you've got to the Lamborghini driving down the road and beat yourself up because you're not in that Lamborghini. Yeah, you might wish for that house. Yeah, you might wish for that Lamborghini, but you don't beat yourself up because you haven't got it. You're happy with what you've got. You make improvements and you keep striving towards what you want in the future. So stop comparing yourself to other people on Instagram, whether they're fathers, whether they're male fitness models, whether they're on the front cover of Men's Health magazine or whatever it may be, and beat yourself up because you're not there yet. Guys, be happy and be comfortable with what you are. What you don't see with these people, these 1% of, that perfect figure that you follow on social media is you don't see the 5 years it's taken them to get that physique. You don't see the 3 years of strict eating that they've done to, maintain that body in that shape. You also don't see the perfect lighting, the 100 photos that they didn't put up on their post, and you don't see the Photoshop, and what they don't see with you is the fact that you work 40 hours a week. They might just do 3 photos a week and get paid for that, and that's their job. The rest of the time they're eating clean, sitting in the gym, laying on the beach and not really worrying about the world. But you're working 40 hours, you've got a family to support, you're doing shitty nappies all night, and guys, you don't need to compare and expect to have that same physique all year round. Get comfortable with your body and get comfortable with the way that you feel and the way that you look for yourself. If you must aspire to have that physique, do it once, but it's not typically something that you can sustain long term if you're looking at these models on the front cover of a Men's Health magazine or something like that. So get comfortable in your own body, do it for you, and do it for your family. That's all you need to do. Stop comparing yourself to others. It doesn't work. It never will work, and it's only going to make you depressed, miserable, and constantly, in a sense of, not being good enough. So, guys, share this with all your friends, share this with other fathers, and make sure you stop comparing yourself to others. You don't need to. You're good the way you are. And before I go, guys, how you are right now with your fitness, your health, your motivation, especially for the people who are in the Fit Dad lifestyle community, you're miles ahead of where your father, your grandfather, your great-great-grandfather would have been in their town, in their village, in their huts, in their wherever, 30, 70, 100 years ago. You're probably twice as fit as what they were back then. You're probably twice as healthy as what they were back then. It's just the fact that back then they didn't have 1 million, 1 billion, 5 billion people to compare themselves with. They were the fittest, they were the happiest, they were the best looking in their community, in their town, and that made them happy. So start being the fittest, the best looking, and the happiest in your small community, in your family network, within your small group of friends. Don't worry about comparing yourself to the billions out there. Be you, do you. Make sure you join the group if you're not also part of it.